Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Hennessy. Beth and CJ are off. Demands for more housing have local planners looking at many options, including adding more density to projects and rezoning land to build homes. News Channel reporter John Palmentary attended a conference this morning where the urgency of housing decisions was at the forefront. John?
Yes, certainly it's something we talk about all the time, creating new housing concepts to meet our needs going forward, not just for the present, but going forward is certainly one of the top topics these days.
We've had undersupply for the past 40 years, and so this is a correction that's been coming for a long time.
There have been no fast-track answers to California's housing issues, but some of the current solutions have been discussed as they apply to the Central Coast.
So we need to build, and we need to build in order to keep our community integrated and here and not commuting long distances.
At the Santa Barbara Housing Conference, sponsored by the Coastal Housing Coalition, the message was our communities know there's a housing crisis and there are ways to solve this. But the solutions require a collaboration on many levels.
Housing is the most important issue for residents and voters, and that is a relatively recent development.
Among those attending included planners, developers, elected officials, architects, land use attorneys, and financial representatives. This comes at a time when the state is requiring cities and counties to increase their housing stock, and that's uncomfortable for some jurisdictions, but others see it as an opportunity.
There are projects today that are benefiting from state housing laws that are allowing those projects to move forward. There's also more action that can be done at the state level that will allow, over the long term, to ease the housing crisis.
The conference stressed the need for local workforce housing for the health of the local communities and to sustain long-term employees who want to live where they work.
We brought together the decision makers to talk about why we need more housing and how we're going to do it.
One of the planning discussions involved the 3 S's for all levels of housing. It was the supply, stability, and subsidy approach to future housing decisions. There certainly was quite a bit of talk about workforce housing, having people live close to where they work, not only for the quality of life, but to reduce all that traffic on the freeway. For example, those that come from Oxnard and Ventura to Santa Barbara and Goleta, or come from Santa Barbara, Santa Maria and Lompoc down to Santa Barbara and Goleta as well. Every day, thousands of vehicles are doing that commute. Reporting live in Santa Barbara, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.